Yeah, so this is the Glowells dehumidifier. I got this for my RV to keep it nice and dry when I'm not using it, because it gets really muggy in here and I don't want that to start making a smell. It does come in another box, so it does get shipped pretty well packaged. I got the user manual right here. The drain hose, I highly recommend anytime you buy a dehumidifier, get one with a drain hose. It is very useful. And though in this specific application, I'm probably going to use it with the bucket, it is insanely useful to have a drain hose on any dehumidifier. Alright, so I got this little packaging material right here. So it is well packaged. Got a hard time getting it on one hand. There it is. So that's pretty much it. It's small, not smaller than I expected, which is really nice because it is an RV and I'm tight on space. Very good looking, I'll admit. I wasn't expecting, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. Let me get you some measurements. So it looks like I have about 16 inches high, about just under 7 wide or thick, and the width is roughly just around 9.5. So the plug is right here. A lot of these tend to have a storage area for a plug, but this one doesn't, but that's alright, it's not the end of the world. And here's your drain plug. So this is where you would put this hose in here and then let this run off to wherever. So as long as it's small enough, you can put it on top of a table and have this go into a bigger bucket if you want, or into a drain if you have it in a basement. That's what I do. I have something bigger than this one in my basement, and this goes into my sump pump area. So when my sump pump kicks on, it gets rid of any water that's dumped by my dehumidifier. Looks like this is, yeah, that's the filter there. Let's take this off. This would have been much easier if I had my other hand, but it's okay. We'll get through this together. Yep, so that's your filter. It's not the best filter in the world, but it is just for a dust filter at the end of the day. You can always add something else on top of it. Actually, I do have that on my air conditioner. I tend to have another filter, finer filter, right on the top, and I use Velcro to put it on. But overall, it's actually really, I'm just impressed with how small it is. This is really, really small. This is a dehumidifier. This isn't like a heat exchanger where it just collects water. So this is a bit, well, because it's a very small unit, it also comes with this pretty small tank. So this is the tank here. Looks like that's how you open it. You empty it from right there. Then it slides back in place. But like I was saying, this is a dehumidifier, so it does have actual freon inside. So it has refrigerant, I don't know what kind, but it does have refrigerant in here. So it'll actually, I do have something that's just a heat exchanger, which is actually here. This just works off of like a coil. There's no refrigerant in this one, but obviously it doesn't work that well, hence why I'm purchasing something like this. But pretty cool overall. I'm actually really, really impressed with the size. Very, very small, very convenient, portly, easy to use, especially for my purpose here in the RV. It does have nice wheels. I'm on carpet and I'm rolling around pretty nicely. I don't want to tip it over too much because I want to actually get started on using it today. And again, highly recommend you buy a dehumidifier with a hose. Very useful feature to have. And here's the book for it. You can't get in it.
Hi, baby.